If you couldn't tell already from my last video, I absolutely love the Zelda franchise. And one of the things that keeps me coming back is the soundtrack to these games. These games infamously have amazing music, and making this top 10 list was extremely hard to do because there are so many good tracks. Now, I know that there are plenty of other videos already ranking and talking about the best songs in Zelda, but I just honestly wanted an excuse to gush about more Zelda and its music, so... Now before I start, I have to say that this is not a definitive list. This is just my opinion and my personal favorite tracks from the Zelda series. I am not saying that these are objectively the best songs. I know the title says top 10 best songs, but I'm not trying to claim that these are the actual best. Everyone has their favorites. And also, I don't know much about music theory and stuff, so I won't be talking about how a certain song is good because it uses an E major flat 7 or anything. I'm just ranking these songs based on how emotional they make me. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the top 10 best songs in The Legend of Zelda. Number 10. Wind Waker, Legendary Hero. Wind Waker has an amazing soundtrack, and the opening track is definitely one of the best. It is super iconic and fits perfectly with the opening scene. Again, like I said in the intro, it was really hard to pick favorites since there are so many, and Dragon Roost Island was a contender, but my number 10 spot definitely goes to Legendary Hero. Like I said, I think it fits really nicely in the opening scene. Number 9. Wind Waker title theme. Now, this is where I will set the rule for 2 songs per game, so the whole list isn't filled with Ocarina of Time. But for my number 9 spot, I chose Wind Waker's title theme. I really wanted Dragon Roost Island to be here, but man, that title theme is amazing. Just for the fact that it opens up to this is beautiful. It really just sounds like Wind Waker in my opinion, if that makes any sense. It just straps you in for an adventure right as you get into the main menu. And this song really sounds like an adventure. That's why I think this song just sounds like Wind Waker to me. The song gives off that feeling of sailing and going off on a big quest. It just fits perfectly. And again, it opens up with it, so it just immediately gets you into the mood. And I know people will say Wind Waker has better songs, but this is just my pick. Number 8. Spirit Tracks, Realm Overworld. So, I actually haven't played Spirit Tracks before, but when I was getting songs for the background of my last video, I came across this track, and man, this song is fantastic. This song makes me want to play Spirit Tracks, and like I said about the title theme for Wind Waker, Realm Overworld fits perfectly for Spirit Tracks and just feels like this game. Now, I can't say that with 100% confidence, since again, I haven't played it, but just seeing footage and screenshots of the game whilst thinking about the song just makes me feel that way. I feel like those that have played this game will probably agree that this song fits beautifully in Spirit Tracks, but is also just an amazing song in general. I think I might have to play this game just for this song alone. Number 7. A Link to the Past, Overworld theme. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a weird pick. Why not the Dark World theme or something? And I love the Dark World theme too, but there is just something about the Overworld theme that I love. I think because it just sounds like classic Zelda to me. This theme gives off that sense of adventure and wonder, which is key for a Zelda game. There are plenty of Zelda songs that give that feeling too, but man, this one really just does it so good. There's honestly not much to say about this one, just that it feels like a classic Zelda song in my opinion, and that it's amazing. Number 6. Majora's Mask, Song of Healing. Whew, man, this one was so difficult to know where I wanted to put it. I kept changing its place so many times, but I think I'm satisfied with where it's at. Majora's Mask has so many amazing and beautiful tracks, but every time I hear this one, I get serious goosebumps. That absolutely haunting piano melody and the synth in the background gives a feeling that only this song paired with Majora's Mask can give me. I can't really explain the feeling, but it's just so beautiful but haunting at the same time, and I love it. I think it gives off that vibe of Majora's Mask really well, with the creepy atmosphere and bittersweetness of the track. That's honestly the best way I can explain the song and Majora's Mask. Just bittersweet and hauntingly beautiful. That was really cliche to say, but man, I can't put it in any better way than that. Number 5. Majora's Mask, Clocktown. Yes, I know, another one back to back, but how could I not put Clocktown in here? I think this one sits comfortably at my number 5 spot. And I might be cheating, but I love all the Clocktown iterations, so they are all being put into one. Since it plays in the menu as well, this is another one that just makes me happy and excited to play Majora's Mask. And all the iterations capture the vibe of each time it plays. Day 1 is nice and happy-go-lucky and everyone is dancing around and everything is just fine. Day 2 is a little bit faster and more urgent, so it makes you sit up a little bit in your chair. Day 3 is really fast and fills you with extreme panic and dread. And the final hours are just weirdly comforting, like you're just accepting that you're dying. And this theme just encapsulates the urgency, panic, dread, and depression of this game perfectly in my opinion. I absolutely love this track, and it is definitely my favorite from Majora's Mask, besides Song of Healing of course. Number 4. Ocarina of Time, Forest Temple. I don't see this one get talked about a whole lot, but this temple is my absolute favorite temple in any Zelda game, and the theme that goes along with it is amazing. I love the atmosphere in this temple, and that is actually something that I forgot to talk about in my last video on why Zelda is so compelling. The vibes and tone of this temple gives me so much goosebumps. It's creepy to most, but to me it's so comforting. Every time I hear that opening section of the theme, I just get hit with a bunch of nostalgia and relaxation. And I don't even know where that nostalgic feeling comes from, because I'm not nostalgic for Ocarina of Time nor this temple. There is just something about this temple and its theme that hits deep for me. And I also love the Phantom Ganon fight, but this isn't about the temple itself, it's about the song. Honestly, I don't know what else to say other than the vibes and atmosphere of this song is phenomenal, and I hope someone else feels the same. Number 3. Skyward Sword, Zelda's Lullaby. Zelda's Lullaby is iconic in every Zelda game, but Skyward Sword has the best rendition of it in my opinion. And I think it is perfect in the number 3 spot. Definitely one of the best Zelda tracks ever. Honestly, this could be just Zelda's Lullaby in general, but Skyward Sword's version is perfect. Probably one of the most beautiful songs of all time, even outside of Zelda. Super beautiful orchestra and strings, and the melody is so good it makes a grown man cry. I want to put it higher, but you might see why this one isn't higher in a second. Romance in the Air was a contender, but damn, Zelda's Lullaby just hits right in the feels for me. Number 2. Ocarina of Time, Gerudo Valley. Yeah, now you can see why Zelda's Lullaby wasn't higher. It's because of this absolute banger of a track. Definitely my favorite from Ocarina of Time. That beautiful classical guitar, those drums, the melody behind it all, the BPM, the trumpets, just everything in a collective makes such a banger. And this for a Zelda game? Man, Koji Kondo was a fucking magician. I would always get so hyped when I had to go to Gerudo Valley or the fortress. My head would not stop moving while I was in this part of the game. Literally the most melancholic, upbeat song I've ever heard. I don't think I will ever hear a song in Zelda that slaps this fucking hard. There is a whole video that explains why this song slaps so hard. I will leave a link if you want to watch it. And the number 1 best song in my opinion from The Legend of Zelda is Ocarina of Time's title theme. Okay, I know, I'm breaking my own rules, but damn it, I could not help to put this song at number 1. I was trying really hard not to put this at number 1 because, well, I said no more than 2 songs per game, but also I wanted something different. But fuck, man, this title theme is probably the most iconic and beautiful title theme ever, and one of the most amazing songs in any game. And to have this as the opener, fuck, man. This song is just pure bliss. Just hits you like a tidal wave and fills you with nostalgia, comfort, solace, and just hits so deep. My mom even likes this song. That's how good it is. I said this in my last video, but my friend wanted to try out Ocarina of Time for the first time after beating Breath of the Wild. So he checked it out on an emulator to see if it would work, and just by hearing the title theme, he was immediately taken into the game and wanted to play it. I'm telling you, the second you hear that first piano line, you're struck right in the heart. Again, I broke my own rules, but hey, can you really blame me for this one? I really wish I had more to say, but shit, all I can say is that this is the most beautiful song I've probably ever heard. And that concludes the top 10 best Legend of Zelda songs. I hope this video wasn't too short. I wanted it to be longer, but there honestly wasn't much to say about each song. It felt like there was going to be a lot to say, but I guess not. Hopefully my list was alright, and hopefully I didn't piss anyone off with my list. I just wanted to share my top favorite Zelda songs. I'm actually kind of new to the Zelda franchise. I've been on and off for about 7 years, but only about a year ago I finally decided to really get into it and fall in love with the series. So hopefully I did an okay job at talking about the songs and whatnot. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to make more lists about other Zelda stuff, then let me know. And thank you so much for watching.